Hello, this is David from the Bookman in Orange, and I welcome you to Things Found in Old Books. And we got a good show for you today. We got a miracle show for you today. Found in this Holy Bible is a letter to Mrs. Colby of Cleveland, Ohio. And the letter is from Catherine Coleman. Now, a lot of you might not remember who Catherine Coleman was, but she had a big ministry, nationwide ministry. She was quite well known in her time. She began in the late 40s and went all the way through the 70s. In the 40s and 50s, she had a radio show. In the 70s, she had her own television show from, I think it was called I Believe in Miracles. You sexy thing. No, not the last part. Anyway, she was very famous for a while, and I remember the shows. And there's been books written about her. This was in our store here. It's a book about old Catherine. But she wrote a letter to the woman in Ohio. And apparently the woman in Ohio probably sent a letter to Catherine looking for a prayer request. And Catherine sent back a very nicely typed letter with an inspirational scripture and an inspirational message, wishing her to continue her belief in God and all things will be healed. And it's signed by Catherine at the bottom. And it's on this old 1950s styles rice paper. It has a watermark and everything. That's pretty cool. I thought that was excellent. Found in this old Bible. From the ministry to the Playboy Club. In this book here, we found this Playboy Club napkin. Hey, there we go. There its logo. And on the inside, it's dated 1961, right there. Now, Playboy Club, it started in 1960, so this is an early napkin from the early days. Most likely in Chicago, this came from. Yeah, and it was a pretty big deal at the time. I mean, they were pretty ritzy places. So the guy got the napkin as a souvenir, came home, put it in his book as a bookmark, and the wife never saw it. And finally, from a viewer of one of our past shows, I displayed a thing I found in the book. It was a negative from the 1920s of two boys standing in front of a building. And this person saw that episode and decided to take a screenshot of the negative, and he made a negative into a positive. And he made an actual photograph of what it would look like from the 1920s. You can still see the little writing on the photograph, but there it is. That's what it looks like. And I want to thank you for doing that. I do appreciate the time and attention that you paid to the show. And that's all I have for today. This is David from the Bookman. Good day.